It's Chris, I'm back. Let's talk some more Thrill the Fight breakdowns. First thing I want to talk about real quick is please just stretch. Alright, I may sound like an old man, but I hurt my back a day after recording this, just thinking I could get in a quick session, and I stretched for like 2 minutes and it wasn't enough. So if you're going to be doing stuff like this, please stretch. The other thing is I do have a POV cam in the bottom right there. I'll be using it every once in a while just to show what I'm seeing, but not most of the time. I just thought I'd mention that so it's not jarring if it pops up out of nowhere. Anyway, getting ready, stretching a little bit more. After a good stretch, let's get to the first fight. So I got my little bug in the bottom left corner. HR stands for heart rate. That should work just fine. And I get opened up with a right and a left. One thing I've noticed since I moved everyone's stats to 105% is that I guess I've been taking it easy, even though it feels like a challenge. Yeah, the crowd seems to be booing. It's an update that has already been changed by the developer. Shout out to Ian real quick. He took out the headgear, the Down Goes Joe, and the shorts, so he's making things so much easier. He's a great developer. That's why this is possible to do these videos. When I moved everyone to 105, people online were saying, hey, you should maybe take them to 110, 115, and that idea scared me. See, I'm reaching into right there. That's something I really got to work on. And yeah, I'm still reeling from how loud the crowd is booing me. I guess I'm the bad guy. I really rely on that. But see how slow my punching is? It's because I've gotten kind of used to my opponent's speed, that clunkiness. Yeah, the crowd. Are you not entertained? Let's identify. So immediately I get opened up with that right and the left. I'm leaning back, which I realize doesn't work well for me. I need to move if I feel I'm threatened and keep my hands up. They're wide again, and they're not where they need to be. So Joe starts out early and he gets rewarded for that, as he should be. I go in for a right hook and he completes his combo and I'm wide open, so he deserves what he got. I do connect, but at what cost? Here, you can see my speed and how you can almost see me thinking about what I'm going to punch right as I connect. I'll be talking about this a little bit later too, but you know, my hands are low again. Look how much I'm reaching, negating my power because I'm using my arms more than my hips. I guess because I don't want to move in. But this is the first fight. In the next fight, things get more interesting. I've got a lot to work on. Spoiler alert, I lose this fight. This is an example of me, I'm still kind of thrown by how loud the crowd is. He gets that right straight on me because my hands are low. This is an example of me kind of taking it easy. I didn't realize I was taking it that easy, but this opponent is simply set to 105 across the board instead of 100%. His power was always 105, but I suppose I've just been kind of resting on my laurels of how I've been doing. One thing I noticed right away, but wasn't able to act upon, see, he's a little rocked right there. You see how he ducks? So he ducks and he immediately has a response, and I'm not used to that speed. You're gonna see it again. So I'm landing here, but look how slow and how methodical, not methodical, look, I'm slow. He's more aggressive, I'm not used to that. I had a little glove issue, but it went away. My heart rate is okay. There's some dodging and ducking, but I think I've been taking it too easy. So he ducks, and in that moment, I had no idea what to do. There's that lunge straight. Yep, and guess what? That's a knockdown. 2 punches was all it took. My hands are low. I don't expect him to come in right away, and he comes right through. We'll review that later. Yeah, that was a knockdown. My heart rate skyrockets to 154. I try to do that right straight right hook, but really that's kind of like muscle memory. I shouldn't be doing it when he's not rocked. He hits me again. This is what I see in first person. Luckily I was able to block that, but that was kind of luck. His eyes are rolling, he still lands on me. Now I'm feeling more aggressive, but I'm landing on him. This isn't like I'm tapping him, I'm punching. I'm very aware that the pace is changing, and not in a good way for me. Got to keep those hands up. Yeah, I got to be careful with that stuff right there, that right straight right hook. He almost got me with that one, but there he totally got me. That is a near finishing blow, and that's the finishing one. I'm not really upset. I'm more surprised and disappointed because I'm starting to come to a conclusion here. Now, I'm very aware of the time, and I'm aware that I've been knocked down twice. And my response now is, I gotta make him respect me. Not get angry, make him respect me. He just landed another strong hit on me. I'm landing a lot. There's another hard hit. I refuse to back up. I think you can see what's coming. He dodged that straight, and the ref has murderous, angry eyes or something. But I'm disappointed. So let's identify. This is in the beginning. This is the first knockdown. First, I'm not ready for him. He moves in, he moves out. That should be me. I think I can land my left uppercut. He hits high. That's something that I'm just going to have to adjust to. Look at the response time. Right? That's not good. I get him back a little bit here. I do land that uppercut. But my footwork also needs to keep up with him. I do my right straight, left uppercut. He doesn't care. Now, I'm not quite sure how this gets through. I know the misalignment with the gloves and everything, but in the game, it's 1-to-1. I'm not quite sure how that got through. It just looks weird, but he threw that right straight, even though I landed on him. He ducks down, and he's faster than me. Duck down, I go for that right hook because that's something I wanted to try. It usually works when they're rocked. Not now. That's something I'm painfully learning. His eyes are a little glassy. That's why I went for it. But now I know. I go for that right hook, but it doesn't have much on it. He ducks me and comes right over the top. I land, but he lands harder. My uppercut turns into a body shot because we're so close. I still try to fight on the inside, and all he has to do is hit what looks like, what is that, a right straight? Hunts me down. Left straight. Right. Oop, then the fist goes a little wonky, but right down the middle. It was right down the middle. It's not like I'm angry. It's more like, okay, something's happening here. There's been a change. And I get knocked out. It's just that simple. I almost prefer this. There's a memory of when I first started playing Thrill the Fight. When I lost, that's how I felt all the time. So maybe it's better that I'm challenging myself harder. My rift actually broke, and support, I have to send it in. They're going to send me a refurb. But when I get it back, yeah, look at that. We both land. In fact, I land first, but I can't be doing that. The power, he's too powerful. We're equals. He's actually a little more powerful than me. I step in, which I should be kind of realigning and figuring out a shot. He ducks down, has all day. Again, hits me on the top of the head. Look where my hands are. So when I get my rift back, what I'm going to do is just put everyone to 110. And I'm going to start getting beat up. But I think it's going to make me a stronger fighter. Look at the stare I'm getting from the ref. Okay, I lost. I get it. You disapprove. One thing I'm very proud of now is that I can take a loss like that and not take it so personally. I'm already moving on. I'm already trying to speed myself up. I move on to another opponent. I keep my hand up. You see that? So when he dodged me, I kept my right hand up. Even moved my head a little bit. Yeah, he lands a good punch. There's still a lot I have to learn. The pacing's different. But he's in trouble. He's not taking punches well. But that's something that I'm proud of. I can move on. I want to lift him to the ceiling, really. Look at that. Keep those hands up. They're faster. I have to be better. That right, straight right hook, left uppercut works again. I'm reaching in a little bit. There's still stuff I have to get right. That was way too... As soon as I threw that punch, I knew, yeah, he's down. But as soon as I threw that punch, I knew I overreached. Look at that. I mean, come on. But see, I keep that right hand up. And that's something that I'm proud of. And my overall attitude. After getting some of my mojo back, I decided to go back to the guy who beat me. Not out of spite, not out of anger, just to test myself. Take things more seriously, speed up, try to keep up with the fight. You know, I'm proud of myself for taking this on, and not out of revenge. I'm trying to speed up. I think you can see a difference already. He's already hurt. That's nice. It's nice to knock him down. I want to improve, not just win. Reaching in a little bit. He's stunned. Crowd, I'm pointing at them because that specific area is yelling at me for some reason. Slow it down. No? Okay. So again, I haven't put two and two together how he does that to me. But he doesn't have a chance this time. This is me taking the fight seriously. Staying cool, relaxed, and attempting to have fun. Not just worrying about the stats and punching. Even when I go to the punching bag just to practice a little bit more, relax, I'm not focused on power. I'm just focused on getting in there, relaxing, throwing some combos, kind of reminding myself of things. I'm having fun. I'm not stressed out. I'm not angry or upset about losing that last fight. It's a major improvement for me. And of course, this video cannot end without me testing myself against the human tower that is Spider. And boy, does he land on me. The good news is that the tactics, geez, look at those punches. The tactics still work. I can still go straight through with the right. He is still dangerous as ever. At 105, I basically have to be in attack mode. There's that right straight. Once I hit his body a couple times, those hands go down. So my left hand still goes pretty low when I'm throwing combos. That's something I really gotta be aware of. Whoop, down he goes again. But another thing is my breathing. I'm watching my mouth when I fight, and I realize that I'm just huffing and puffing. That's not good. I want to get better at controlling my breathing. That dictates my heart rate in some ways. It helps my longevity. Down goes Spider. Little flex there. I earned it. More so about having a positive attitude and keep going. And the last fight I'm showing, I did have a fight with the Asian Southpaw. That was a bigger, longer fight. It wasn't quite in what I was learning here. This last fight, I had to know it wasn't a fluke. I had to know that I could still get in there. Say, oh, look at that. He's as dangerous as ever. I'm trying to stay fresh. I'm trying to move. I'm learning how fast he's getting. I also want to work on my jabs more. I'm trying to make that pace go faster and keep up with him. There's that duck again. Now I'm becoming more aware of it. But yeah, oof. Left, right. Gotta be aware and move. Luckily, in this fight, I'm landing harder and faster. I'm out to finish now. Gotta be careful. Still got a lot to learn. See there? Same thing. Keep that right hand up when he ducks like that. He's landing again. I'm reaching in a little too much here. Gotta work on that. Step in, step out. 173, my heart rate's up. I knew I went in for the finish there. There's a couple things I know I need to improve on, things I want to improve on. It's okay to be humbled, to learn I'm not so great, that I still need much more improvement. That's a good thing. The struggle is going to make me better. I think I forgot that. Thanks for watching, and keep fighting.